To begin, I would like to express my most sincere gratitude for allowing me to speak to you on such an important day. To be honest, I was pretty surprised when I found out that I was chosen as speaker, because after all, over the last 3 years, I've been amazed time after time by the capabilities of my friends and classmates. So I can't help but wonder, what exactly did I do to merit this opportunity? Why would I stand out among such great peers? I'm sure there are people more involved in the community, more hardworking, more caring, humble, and all that's just my roommate. I would like to think that I wasn't chosen solely for being the good-looking one. So why me? I think the reason is actually rather simple. I just got lucky. In fact, I think that's the reason I'm graduating at all today. Now, before you smirk and bobble your heads in agreement, let me say I think that's the reason why any of us are graduating today. In the last few years, we've surpassed many difficulties and we've relished in our accomplishments. But no one wants to be told that they got where they are because they got lucky. Nobody wants to truly acknowledge the magnitude to which random chance impacts our lives. We've been trained to appreciate merits and talents and abilities in each other and ourselves, but those things, without good fortune, are nothing. I'm not trying to say you're not brilliant and talented people, and I'll be the first to say that you got that way through hard work and perseverance. However, before anything else, I will defend the humble role that luck plays in our lives. I use the word humble because I believe that people far too often glamorize the insignificant aspects of luck. For example, if you think you're lucky or you're not lucky because you don't win raffles or you don't win lotteries, you don't know what the real meaning of luck is. I use the word humble when describing the role luck plays in our lives because so much of us take good fortune for granted. If you're convinced that nothing special is going to happen to you, then imagine this. You win a lottery. It's $86,400. Not just once, but every day. You wake up, bam, $86,400 for that day. You can use it however you like. Spend it on yourself, others, waste it, order Sarpinos. It's your money to use to your heart's desire. Think about what you would do with it. Would you waste it? I think that each of you would use every last dollar, if not on yourself, then for each other. Now, I'd like to be able to say, like a talk show host, everyone look under your seat for a lottery ticket, but unfortunately, I can't do that. What I can do is tell you that you are lucky enough to have something even better than that. There's 86,400 seconds in a day, and you are lucky enough to be able to spend them however you like, with whoever you like, doing whatever you want. You have the liberty to choose how you want to spend your time, and if you want to use them on yourself or waste them, you cannot deny that you were lucky to at least have that option. If you're still thinking that there's nothing lucky about that, because everyone has the same amount of time in the day, then you're only partially right. Because being lucky isn't about having more than others, it's about appreciating and valuing what you do have. Now, I could go on and on talking about many reasons why you were lucky beyond belief. I'm sure that for every success you've had, it can be traced back to multiple instances of good fortune. However, I want to focus on the biggest example why I think us, especially as IMSA students, are lucky. You see, each of us share this blessing, even though it presents itself to us in different ways. For one person, it may be presented as someone who wants to share food on an orchard run. For another, it could be because two parents found that their sons share a horoscope connection, so they decide that they should be roommates. Perhaps for someone else, it's because you happen to walk by the study room that late night when someone was having a bad day. It is impossible to foresee or plan these kind of events. However, they occur every day. And every so often, we are lucky enough that one of these leads to a lasting friendship that leads to even more of these opportunities. I think I can speak for all of us when I say that the friends that we've been blessed with are some of the best that we'll ever have and we'll never forget. They have celebrated in our successes and wept with us in our sorrows. Each of us have made friends that are willing to put each other first in any situation. Our friends have sometimes taught us even more than the teachers and changed this school into a home. So on our graduation day, where we are celebrating for our accomplishments, I think we must consider how we celebrate our friends, who are the real reasons we are here today. So how are you going to pay tribute to the people who mean so much to you? You have 86,400 seconds in a day. Are you going to keep your friends in mind when you decide how you spend them? Are you going to use your seconds in order to maintain those relations for the people who have done so much for you without expecting anything in return? Or are you going to move on in life in your own accord and leave your friends behind while life presents you with even more blessings? It may sound harsh, but it's not easy to pay back all the friendships you've been lucky enough to have. especially as we go our separate ways after graduation. You will never be able to give back your friends for everything they've done for you, but the least you can do is think about the ones that mean the most to you. Think about who pops in your head when you think about who knows you at your best and your worst. Think about the people that have been teachers to you, your family, the people who make home away from home that much sweeter. Unfortunately, think about what would happen if you let them go, if you didn't use your 86,400 seconds wisely, all because you couldn't find the time. As you give your final heartwarming hugs today and say goodbye, think about how lucky you are for it to be so hard to say goodbye, and whether or not you should really make those goodbyes final. Now, I have one final piece of advice. If nothing else, please don't forget that the humble role luck plays in your life means that you don't get to control everything about it. Unfortunately, things aren't going to go your way sometimes, and oftentimes they will, but regardless, you'll have to accept it. So don't have too much pride when you succeed. Rather, look at the people and the opportunities around you that led to your success. On the other hand, don't be too upset when you fail either. Everybody has those days. Everybody makes mistakes. Sometimes you're just going to have to get over it when you make a mistake. You can still get up, keep your head up, believe in your aspirations and your ability to persevere, and remember that the role luck plays in your life is not about winning lotteries. It's about appreciating the gifts that you have and using them to make the most for yourself and your friends. Once again, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to share my hopes with you, class of 2014. I know that each of you has an immense amount of triumphs, obstacles, and great friendships in store for you. So to you, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.